Today, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy is set to meet with Britain's Prime Minister and other European leaders in London. These talks follow days of discussions between Ukrainian officials and President Trump's envoys in Florida aimed at securing an end to Russia's invasion. Zelenskyy called those talks with Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner constructive but not easy. CBS News foreign correspondent Ramy Inocencio joins us from London, right outside number 10 Downing Street, the site of today's meeting. Good morning, Ramy. What can be expected today?
Errol, yes, good morning. We are expecting Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy to arrive here at 10 Downing Street in the next hour, at the top of the next hour or so, 1 p.m. local time. We also expect British Prime Minister Keir Starmer to meet him. Every time he's met him here or over the course of this year, he has been giving massive hugs and a show of solidarity in the face of Russian pressure. Now, we're also expecting French President Emmanuel Macron, as well as German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, to be in attendance in person. And these optics here, this face-to-face meeting, this summit, is a nod into the symbolism of how high stakes, how pivotal this is in the face of trying to keep Ukraine whole, trying to keep Ukraine defended in the face of Russian pressure, also in the face of American pressure to concede land.
Honoring Ukraine's military before flying to London, President Volodymyr Zelenskyy called the living and the tens of thousands killed in Russia's nearly 4-year invasion warriors and heroes. He visits London today to corral European solidarity to push back against an initial U.S. proposal discussed in Moscow last week that critics say capitulated to Russian demands. President Trump said he believed that Putin was, quote, fine with it, but claimed that Zelenskyy was not caught up.
I'm a little bit disappointed that President Zelenskyy hasn't yet read the proposal. Russia, I guess, would rather have the whole country when you think of it.
The president's implication, the latest proposal still demands Kyiv cede its sovereign territory in the east to Moscow. The initial plan outlined about a fifth of the country, which Russia mostly controls. Zelenskyy admitted that talks with the Americans, Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, have not been easy in his nightly address to Ukraine Sunday, but were still constructive. And blasted Moscow for its, quote, constant terror that put thousands of people in the dark. Since Friday, Russia launched more than 1,000 drones and 50 missiles, hitting food storage sites near the western border with Poland, a major railway hub near the capital Kyiv, and overnight, an apartment block on the northern border with Russia, wounding at least 7.
And that is why Volodymyr Zelenskyy is here today in the near term to get more European support for air defenses and potentially for more financial aid, but in the longer term for security guarantees for his country with European allies and hopefully with the U.S. administration. But in an interview broadcast on Bloomberg TV just this morning, he asked, if Russia again starts the war, what will our partners do? The fear is that European support, Errol, may not be enough.
All right, Ramy Inocencio outside 10 Downing Street. Ramy, thanks.